What's up, everybody? It's Keith at Vitality Sports Solutions. Today, we're talking ab rollouts. We do 3 progressions. We do a Swiss ball rollout, we do the ab dolly, and then we do the ab wheel. There are many variations to the ab dolly and the ab wheel to make it a little bit more challenging or a little bit easier. But I'm just going to go over the basic 3 progressions we do with most of our clients here. This is going to be for our golfers. It's going to be for our adult clients, just anybody looking to improve your core strength here. These are anti-lumbar extension core exercises, so very, very important for really toning and getting nice and tight and strong in the midline, okay? But let's start with our Swiss ball rollout first. This would be phase 1. We do this for, 3 weeks or so, depending on the person and depending on how strong they already are and how they move and breathe and everything else. But let's get into it. So tall kneeling position, hands on the ball. We just kind of shift forward. So now my weight is kind of pushing into the ball. And then I'm just going to slowly walk it out until I reach a plank position. And then right back up to that tall kneeling position. Okay. And we'll just do a few to demo. And we're doing, about 3 sets, 2 to 3 sets, 8 to 12 reps of these, okay? And again, like I said, probably about 3 weeks until you're ready to move on. Some people progress a little bit faster, some a little slower, so everybody's a little different, but generally about 3 weeks per phase. Next, the ab dolly. Some of you have seen it. Most people don't have access to one of these, unfortunately, but my clients, luckily they do. So this is our phase 2. So now we go down to the forearms. We're going to hold this top handle. We're going to extend through the hip and the shoulder at the same time, reach out a little farther, and then pull it back in. So now we're getting a little longer than the Swiss ball, and we're a little bit closer to the ground. So a little bit more of our body weight into our hands, but we're supported on our forearms, so it makes it a little bit easier. Okay, that's phase 2. After phase 2, we move on to the ab wheel itself, which is far narrower. All the weight of your body is going into your hands versus your forearms, and you're rolling out onto the floor. Okay, so a couple of these. And that's phase 3. So again, 3 weeks for pretty much all of these. 2 to 3 sets, 4 sets if you're crazy, 8 to 12 reps. Sometimes on the ab dolly, we'll do sets of 15 because it does go a little bit faster. Things you want to pay attention to are breathing. That's the most important. Breathing in through the nose, through the diaphragm, kind of expanding outward, holding your breath while you extend, exhaling as you come back in. We're using that air to create internal abdominal pressure, which is going to protect your spine and prevent it from shifting under load. The load is your body extending. We want that lumbar spine to stay pretty still. So that's what those abs are doing. That's what that pressure is doing that you're creating through your breath. If you're feeling any pain in your low back, regress if you need to. If you're working with a trainer, obviously they'll be able to spot it and see what you're doing wrong. But if after a few sets and reps it just doesn't feel right, nothing wrong with regressing and starting back over. Even if you're kind of entering the off season and you're just kind of getting back into working out, or it's the new year and you're just kind of getting back into working out, it's okay to start from phase 1. You don't need to do 3 weeks there. Maybe you do 1 week or 2 weeks or whatever. But do it in that order if you can. And like I said, the ab dolly and the ab wheel, there's a few other variations to make that a little bit more challenging. Like some people need a little tweener exercise from the standard ab dolly to the ab wheel. So there's banded variations, but these are the general 3 that we use for anti-lumbar extension core training for our, like I said, our golfers and our adult clients. So give these a shot. Please like and subscribe to the channel. We're going to come at you with a lot of information this year, really trying to put everything that we offer out on the web so you guys can learn and try and fail and see what works for you and see what doesn't. But we're here to help. So like I said, please like and subscribe. Comment if you have questions. We're always here. If you want to get in touch with us directly, the webpage is the best place to do it, www.vitalitysportsolutions.com.
Yeah!